Yes.
We don't need this state police. That
We don't. We can enhance it. I've said it times that they should come to Lagos and borrow and take a cue with what we are doing here in Lagos.
Okay.
With the setup of the RRS, see how it's being managed.
Lagos State Neighborhood.
The Lagos State Neighborhood Watch, how the civilians are brought into it. Because we need the civil arm of the security aspect that can get information that you can trust.
Yeah.
These people live within you.
Yeah.
They live at either your tenants or whoever it is.
Yeah.
Then again too, you also have a fully embossed Lagos State legal system.
Yes, Chuks, I remember years back when you were doing this on radio,
Yeah.
and security used to be very intense in Lagos then.
Yes.
We're going to collect with our eyes closed.
Oh, of course not.
APC, that is armored
Carriers,
carriers, it's parked everywhere.
Very true, very, very true.
When was the last time we had our bank robbery in Lagos?
Oh, it's a long time ago.
It shows that the government is working.
Obviously, yes. The government is working, the police is working,
Okay.
you and I are working.
Yeah.
Because they've made it unprofitable to go around trying to break into banks. It starts on the in-thing. They wait for you to withdraw the money and go home.
Yeah.
And even home burglaries are becoming unprofitable these days now.
Yeah.
But you don't know who has money and who doesn't have money. The average man doesn't have money.
No, exactly.
So they did not renege on it. Lagos State government is the biggest funder of the RRS, followed by whatever trickles in from the Security Trust Fund.
That's right. Hopefully, like I said, commissioning 21 roads, 3 primary schools, 5 primary health centers, brand new fire service stations, and an ICT center just for a small, a short period. An ambitious road construction from Ojota to Okpede link. Have you guys seen that? Omo, have you seen that? The road link from Ojota to Okpede?
Well, as long as they don't turn into Fast and Furious, like what happened on Terminal Bridge on the 25th.
On 25th?
Yes. You saw what happened on Terminal
Yes,
Bridge.
yes.
So as long as that doesn't happen, I love the road network.
We're still going to be talking about road. Tosi, let me read it, please.
Equipment crew, we have enough resources at the state level to fund state police. Only that the government at all levels lack the political will to tackle insecurity. Corruption is our major problem in this country. We all know that. Once upon a time in Nigeria, night journey to any part of the country used to be the best. But today, who can try it? Okay, what we have in Nigeria is simply a leadership failure. For us to get it right, we need a comprehensive electoral reform where our election can count. Only then we can elect the leaders of our choice and hold them accountable. And Omar Ismail from Ijayi Ojokoro.
Most of the time we have dinner in Lagos and you have breakfast in Aba. You know what that meant?
Yeah, very correct.
Night journey, best of both worlds. So you don't lose out. Now, but is that doable again now? Only a madman will do it. Most of our night buses are all bulletproof, and again, they still get hampered on the road, thanks to the big boys who call themselves highway jackers, kidnappers, and all that.
Okay. My Instagram suddenly just disappeared yesterday. I don't know what happened, but I'm not going to cry over it. I'm not going to. It keep happening. I told myself, even though they yank me out of Facebook right now, I don't care anymore because I don't know. So you can reach me on Facebook for now or YouTube. My YouTube handle is King Richard Talks. All Chuks I've spoken today is going to be there hopefully from Monday. I'm just going to put it down there, and we're going to send to all the authorities, let people listen and hear what we need to do to make sure that this state policing thing is well planned. Because even when Mr. President was talking about it, you see the body language is not really, but those are the things. Hopefully next week we're going to be talking about that.
112 or the number 767.
That Chuks for you. Chuks, thank you so. Chuks, no, you can still do this job. We'll talk about it. Yes, we can do that. So the number to reach me for us to talk more is 080-2370-1175. Don't forget, my name remains Richard Amoa.
Like in the early 2000s. Now, let's reflect upon the Lagos of today. The peace and socio-economic development of any given community is a reflection of the level of attention given to its security concerns, and that is why the Lagos state government is living a stone unturned in addressing security matters within the Lagos Metropolis through its various interventions and advocacy programs. For up-to-date information on security and safety matters in Lagos State, tune in to Security 247 with Richard Amua every Saturday at 3 p.m. on Echo 89.7 FM. Security 247, designed to expose you to its various interventions and initiatives of the Lagos State government in tackling security and safety matters, as well as educating you on how to stay security conscious in today's world. Join us every Saturday at 3 p.m. on Echo 89.7 FM. Security 247, powered by Lagos State Government.
Security 247 on Echo 89.7 FM. My name is Richard Amua. I want to say thank you guys for always joining me every Saturday at 3. This is the first Saturday of the month, and I'm going to keep wishing you guys happy new month. Today, I have a full house, but before then, for those of you just joining for the first time, I want to say this is Security 247 powered by Lagos State Government. We do this every Saturday at 3 p.m. And why are we doing this? To enable you to know what Lagos State Government is doing in terms of security and bringing security closer to you. I need Lagosians to know this, though I'm going to be discussing this hopefully anytime soon, because we know that governance is best when it is closer to the people. This is now our state police. Don't forget that just a few days ago, Mr. President, this says that is considering, is thinking about this state police stuff that we keep talking about. And to do justice to this topic, hopefully I'm going to be treating it in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, because it's a whole lot. So there's a man in the house with me. He's my mentor, a man I've listened to for several years while I was trying to become who he is. He's a grandfather of security. That was what I call him. He's a security consultant, though he's retired now, but not tired. We call him Chuks Maha. Chuks, how are you doing, sir?
Oh, Richard, I'm doing very fine, and it's an honor to be on your program today.
I'm very sure, seated where you are sitting right now, it reminds you of something.
Yeah, God in the days.
Was the studio here then?
Oh, well, the studio was just over there.
Over there?
Yeah, but sometimes I come to this side to go and take the program.
Chuks Maha, nice to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
State police.
Like you said at the beginning of the program, governance can only be enjoyed where government comes to the reach of the people. And that can only take place if the people are secure. Whether it's food security, physical security, financial security, whatever form of security it is, yes, there must be security. Okay. However, let's start with the mathematical equation. 3 plus x equals to 4. What is the value of x? 3 plus x is equal to 4. So if I ask you to find out the value of x, it simply means 4 minus 3 will be equal to x. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So that means that anytime you need to get anything good, you must inject in something additional, and that is security. Security is also funded. Security is money. If you're not ready to spend money, you cannot get security. When His Excellency, the President, when he came to office as governor, he rechristened Operation Sweep and called it RRS. And of course, this now metamorphosed into what we have now. So when we are talking of state police or coming up with as an option or a necessity, most governments today in Nigeria cannot afford state police. Let's call a spade a spade. They have not even implemented the minimum wage. How much more create another agency, another arm of security? Except if you want to now begin to create corruption again with the carriage of a gun. So instead of you starting another monster, creating another monster which you cannot manage later on, why don't you do the hybrid which Lagos State government is doing? Enhance, in other words, what you have in existence now, enhance on it. You have a garden. Your gardener does the planting and all that. In the evening, you water it yourself, not the gardener. Why? This is to make sure your flowers are well nurtured. In other words, what am I trying to say? State governments can now do what Lagos State is doing by enhancing its present security structure.
Chuks, you have traveled wide and far. Are you telling me that with over 200 million, if not 300 million Nigerians today, with insecurity we have in Nigeria today, you are telling me that state police is a necessity, but there's a caveat to your statement right now?
Yes, I have, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah. How long are we going to stay there?
And I'll tell you, the reason it's not far-fetched until we change the breed of people we have here.
So, just people
continue to die?
Now, I'll tell you one thing. Richard,
Yeah.
you also traveled. Let's take, for instance, we're talking of state security, state policing, and that means we're taking a leaf from America,
Yeah.
which has 3 levels of policing. You have the FBI, CI at the federal level,
Yeah.
you have the state police at the state level, and you have the county sheriffs at the local government level. Now, if you're saying you want to start this structure, it means the laws will have to be amended. Like in America, there's certain cases state police handle alone, which the sheriff, county sheriff cannot handle.
Yeah.
They take it over to the state. And there's certain cases like treason and others, the federal comes in,
Yes,
and they call the FBI, and they take over.
Yeah.
And that's it. So we're going to have that. Who controls the state police? The governors.
Yeah.
Now, you and I know what goes on in Nigeria today. This issue of security of politics versus the politics of security. The politics of security, everybody wants to have its own state security so he can manage, because the constitution provides that the governor is the chief security officer of the state, which is on paper. But in reality, who is he commanding? Nobody. Because the various agencies are all federal agencies, and they all allegiance to who? The CIC, the commander-in-chief, who happens to be the president. State, the RRS, which is almost independent.
Chuks, even
Almost
with RRS, Mr. Governor has no power.
Hold on. He who plays the pipe determines the dance tune.
Yeah.
He finances it.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you one thing. He determines who the commander of the RRS is.
But he cannot give
what?
order to the commissioner.
No. He can't give an order to the commissioner.
And
he can only insist or require or demand for certain things. I agree with you. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
I know what you are saying.
Yes.
But we're looking at a situation where it's becoming difficult to even travel from here to Djibouti.
Good. Now, let me ask you a question now. When you are insisting you want to give an order to whether the CP or not, is it an order for self or for the citizenry? Because we need to separate these two things. Now, our politicians are selfish, and I say without any apologies. Our politicians are selfish. They only think of themselves. And let me tell you the first thing. If I were the Inspector General of Police, if they make me Inspector General of Police for only one day, I will withdraw all policemen. Go to the police station today, mention any station. By 12 midnight, the station is closed. Have you ever seen a police station ever been closed before? It is closed down. You cannot get into any police station anywhere in Nigeria. Mention one, two for me.
Because it's closed down.
It's closed down. There's no personnel. None. Go to the station, there's none. They say, okay, we've heard your case, but unfortunately there's no personnel. And why are there no personnel? The Nigerian police for today, because of the constitutional provision, we provide police for all the embassies. All the embassies in Nigeria will provide police for. That's one. 2, all government functionaries and political functionaries. Everybody in the Senate has police order.
Chuks, let me quickly invite our listeners, so that they can be part of this, guys. In case you're just joining us, Security first on your mind, the Security. See, because like I said, we're going to do this in this week, next week, and hopefully, because we want our listeners to understand.
I agree.
Because this issue, I want to say something.
Yes, I was going to say something.
Okay.
I agree. I'm also worried. Most times I have to travel on the road. I have to think of my own personal security by carrying additional security myself, not relying on anybody except God. It's so bad and worrisome that if I'm doing this, I also imagine that a host of other Nigerians do this along our roads. You just can't go on the road just anyhow. Lagos Ibadan is a nightmare. If you're going on that road after 7 in the evening, if you're able to either get to Ibadan or come to Lagos, just give God all the glory. Like you're having a special Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with whether you have a motorcade or not. It has nothing to do with whether you carry security or not. Let me tell you, as a matter of fact, the security you carry in your vehicle attracts undue negative attention. It's only unfortunate, but people, because of their ego, I can't go anywhere without them carrying my escorts. Take 4 mopos. These are the mopos. Are they not human beings? How many life rounds do they carry? Are they
Option. Chuks, I think you are saying that if all these things are put in place,
there will be no need
for
exactly.
It's because
hold on, let me help you, Richard. Let me help you out. There's a budget which our governors enjoy, which they don't want to talk about, which is called the security vote. Good, and they get a minimum of about $750 million each month, each governor. Why can't this money be injected into security directly? Let's have area coverage. I've said it before, every government in Nigeria, state government, can afford to buy the police 3 brand new helicopters, not Tokumbo, brand new. And at the end of every 4 years, you buy more helicopters. By the time we have more helicopters flying over our highways every night with lights on the road, crime will drop by 75%. Thought that with the number of plates given by road safety going out, it will be synchronized with the other security agents, but they are not synchronized. We should have a database in this country. On the program one day, I think it was on television, I was giving an example of Britain. There's only one place registers cars in Britain, and it's called Swansea. You cannot register a car outside there. And anywhere you are in Great Britain, just by the walkie-talkie, by a call, they'll tell you the owner of the vehicle, when it was registered, the registration number, and everything of that vehicle. Because the creation of the vigilante, both of its merits has major demerits.
Yes.
And that is where they do what they call over-sabi. Look at what happened not too long ago in Anambra, where some vigilante guys stripped a copper nude. Why? Because they got into their head. Power intoxicates.
In fact, it's happening around there too.
Yeah, so why do we create a monster? What we should do is to enhance our present structure, and work on it.
Now, but the money is given to the governors.
What to the governors again? Few added by the jack, and again the security votes. Now, the question is now transparency on the part of the governors.
Exactly.
Now, are our governors being transparent? Irrespective of the political parties. I'm not a politician. I don't care which political party it is. Mine is do what is right for the people.
Okay, Security 247 on the Cool 89.7 FM, powered by Lagos State Government. We are doing this because we want you to learn and want you to be part of it. Don't forget again, because if not for what Lagos State Government is doing, for example, with RRS,
Yes.
Lagos State Security Trust Fund, we will not be where we are today.
Good. Who created RRS?
Somebody.
No, government.
Yes, government, of course.
Lagos State government created it. And I said RRS was the brainchild of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Senator, the current president of the country, when he was governor. So he created RRS, which metamorphosed from the old Operation Sweep. Now, who created the Lagos State Trust Fund? The same him, which came up because he knew that security needs funding.
Let me go on. Quick music break. When we come, Security 247 on Echo 89.7 FM. My name is Richard Amoa, and my guest has been Chuks Maha, a security consultant. I call him grandfather of security. He's my mentor, and I keep saying it, guys, that I'm on microphone today talking security is because of Chuks Maha. And again, for 6 or 7 years of my career, Chuks and 91 television, Lagos State Television, discussing security. So bringing him here today to discuss this volatile discussion is something I know that he can handle. So Chuks, the number again is 0805 8975 897. Guys, we're expecting your call or your message. I know you have traveled wide again in Nigeria as a CSO, managing one of the most biggest institutions in Nigeria. You know, if we look at what is happening in Nigeria today, let's really be sincere with ourselves. This state police that we're talking about, if I can hear your language and you can hear my language, and we all know each other from every nook and cranny, do you think I will try to do something funny? Because I know that people knows me and people know what I'm going to say. We are still going to discuss the other side, but let's look at the merits.
Okay, let me help you out this way. I agree, everybody's clamoring for state security, state policing. At one time, I was saying so, I was an advocate for it, but I'm no longer an advocate for it.
Wow.
I prefer a hybrid security. And I'll tell you why. Just like the last caller said, he spoke about the issue of maturity. Until we're mature for it. But that's not it. Let's go back to what you said. I've traveled far right in this country. I've been to almost every state in this country. Some states, now you might be surprised to hear now on radio, there are some states in the federation that have claimed they are no longer belonging to Nigeria. They have sworn allegiance to some other, quote and unquote, foreign persons over there. I swear, that's it. Now, and you're based. Why? Why is this happening? How can we have two governments within one country? What's going on? Is it that these people come into Nigeria and nobody sees them? Are they spirits? We all know that hoodlums are human beings.
Yeah.
They live with amongst us. People see them, but people are afraid. The fear factor, Richard. The fear factor is what might pull us down. Why? People have lost confidence in reporting cases to any of the security agencies.
Knows where the bandits are.
Yes, on his phone.
On his phone. But yet cannot do anything.
Yes.
But that if he has the power,
Yes.
that he can do something.
Now, I'm happy, and I saw, I had clamored on one of the platforms, communication platforms in this country, when I said that all the northern governors should come together, irrespective of religion and political affiliates, to come to fight the common enemy, which is insecurity, and of which they've now started, they've come with a forum now, asking for a state of emergency to be drawn in northern part of the country. Security, like I said, is the main help. Without security, you cannot thrive.
Okay, let's take it again. Everything happening right now in Nigeria is a source of income for some set of people, including our politicians. He said, just imagine 250 million Nigerians what is it again? 250 million naira. Okay, I'm trying to Tosi. I'm trying to get what he's saying.
But
there.
what is every money, yes, for every Nigerian security packages
For governors.
And this
Okay.
is huge.
Okay.
It's too huge without no impact.
Okay.
What is the money meant for?
Okay, that's security
So why not remove the money and channel it fully into security of the citizen of this great nation?
They're going to elect into office. And of course, I am an advocate that anybody who wants to vie in for local government chairmanship, state governorship, presidential office should go to the School of Security at Jaji, staff college there, to go in for a 3 months minimum security course. This will make you abreast on the needs to be able to appreciate what security is all about. And once you get there and you've done it, one, you have a better working coordination with security agencies within your states. You will know how to get them to what to do, and of course, they too in turn will respect you. By the time everybody does that, things will change.